In today's video, I'm going to share with you what shocked me most about low carb for better health.
Let's talk about poop.
An event that just took place in Tennessee. Amanda Decker put on this event and it was absolutely incredible. I'm privileged and honored to be able to join. I'm actually commuting back home right now. Emma's driving the car. I'm amazing speakers. So many incredible stories from individuals of healing. Really had a wonderful time out there. I'm going to share the highlights and what shocked me most at Low Carb for Better Health. You can watch the entire event. Amanda had an entire team out there recording the event professionally. So you can see myself and Adam speaking about healing humanity. You can see Dr. Diamond, Dr. Philip Ovadia. You can see Dr. Ken Berry's father.
I am Bob Berry. I am Dr. Ken Berry's dad, and I am Granny Berry's son.
We'll have a link in the description below if you want to watch the entire event. I encourage you to do that. But in today's video, I'm going to show you some highlights and what shocked me most about this event. This was my first time attending. All right, the first thing that shocked me the most was just the incredible number of healing stories. I had so many people coming up to me telling me how they had found healing through eating a proper human diet. I've heard many stories and these never get old, but just the amount of stories I heard during this event was incredible. Huge thank you to everyone that came out and had their picture taken and told me their story. Another thing that shocked Emma and Katie, who you can see here photobombing me with Dr. Ken Berry, was our booth was right across from Nisha and Dr. Berry and their booth and their team.
Well, usually by pound, but I would eat between 9 and 12 minutes for breakfast. Around 1 o'clock. Tallow, smoked tallow? Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, so I do have a smoker. Render the meat back? Yeah. In a smoker? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Perfect. What shocked Katie and Emma was they nearly sold out of their product. So they set up a booth. They have their own store, Compassionate Carnivore Diet store. They sell whipped tallow for skincare, because what you put on your body ends up in your body. It's basically when you get suntan lotion and there's 1,000 chemicals, you can basically assume that you're eating it because it's going right into your body. And so Emma and Katie's product is clean, and they were selling it there, and it almost sold out. It was crazy, the number of people coming out to support them. I have the product in my hair right now. I've talked about this on the channel before. I'm so clean on carnivore, but one of the things that I was dirty with for a long time was having hair mousse and hair gel in my hair with all sorts of chemicals. I don't do that anymore. And the crazy thing is, no joke, this hair right now looking pretty good, right? I didn't take a shower since yesterday. Yesterday morning, I took a shower, put the beef tallow in my hair. I went to the event. My hair looked just like this all day yesterday. I went to bed last night, kind of tired, rolled out of bed this morning. This is the same hair. Haven't taken a shower, haven't put any product, any tallow, nothing in it at all. And my hair is getting darker with their tallow. I'm not overhyping it. It makes sense. Before I was putting chemicals in here. Now I'm putting vitamins and nutrients. The beef tallow is rich in all sorts of vitamins and nutrients. So of course, your hair is going to get healthier. Got rid of the big white patch that I had right here. It's completely gone. My hair is getting darker. It's healthier. If you guys want to learn more, if you want to support my carnivore daughters, entrepreneurs, there is a link in the description below for a special offer. Make sure you use the link below. The other thing that shocked and surprised me was I got to meet Granny Berry, and I got to meet Dr. Berry's dad as well.
In closing, y'all have had some great speakers here, and you're going to have more. But that is only 50% of the solution for you having good health and long life. Not just the ones in this audience, but everybody in America, everybody in the world. The good speaker is giving you good advice. That's only 50%. What you do with it is the other 50%, right?
That was amazing. We've all heard a lot about Granny Berry, and we've seen her a little bit here or there if you follow Dr. Berry on Facebook. But getting to meet her in person was incredible. I actually stole a little moment after she finished dinner, and I went up and I showed her my before picture, and I told her what an amazing blessing Dr. Berry has been in my life. This has truly saved me. I was on 15 medications. I'm down 100 pounds since my heaviest. And Dr. Ken Berry was a huge part of that. His YouTube channel was a huge part of my story and a huge blessing for so many other people. And she was just so sweet and so proud of Dr. Berry. It was really amazing what she said. I told her what a big blessing Dr. Berry was for me. And she told me, she turned it around and she said, you have to realize what an amazing blessing Dr. Berry has been for me, or Ken has been for me. And she was talking about how she used to take him around to all his baseball games. And for those of you that don't know, Dr. Berry grew up and was raised by Granny Berry.
My mother kind of flew the coop, so I wound up being raised by Granny Berry. Turns out that was one of the biggest blessings of my entire life.
She's amazing. She's incredible. I also got to shake the hand of Dr. Berry's father and thank him as well. But he did the intro.
He said, you're going to have to get rid of all that candy. She said, well, I've got so many Mr. Good bars and I got all this almond joy. What will I do with it? He said, get it and put it in a bag and give it to your worst enemy.
Then Dr. Berry got up and spoke last. Before Dr. Berry went up and spoke, I got to catch a couple of the other speakers, not everyone, and the speakers that I caught were amazing. One in particular, Dr. David Diamond. I was on the edge of my seat, and if you guys want to watch that, like I said, I'll have a link in the description below. They had this whole thing professionally recorded, and you can pay and order it, and you can watch the entire event that they had professionally recorded. Dr. Diamond's presentation was all about statins, and he got deep into the science and how misled, criminally misled we've been on statins. And his work and his science that he put into that presentation, it was incredible. That would have been worth the price of admission alone. But then after that, we had Dr. Philip Ovadia. Incredible, incredible presentation by Dr. Ovadia. He also teased his new book. His former book that I've talked about a lot on my channel is Stay Off My Operating Table. Highly encourage everyone to read that. He's working on a new book called Stay Off My Kitchen Table. His presentation was amazing. He got into the science, but what I loved about his presentation was he shared several case studies from individuals that he's helped, including a woman who had an ejection fraction of, I think it was 10 to 15. And she was on a machine to keep her heart pumping, keeping the blood going with the needs of her body. And she was on death's door and changed her diet, changed her nutrition. When she's told your congestive heart failure, that's chronic, it's never going to get better. Well, with the help of Dr. Ovadia and his amazing team at ifixhearts.com, they were able to fix her diet, fix her nutrition, repair her metabolic health, focus on her insulin resistance and inflammation, which is what is the root cause of heart disease, not cholesterol, and reverse her heart disease. Her ejection fraction was just 10 or 15%, went up to completely normal. I believe it went back to 60, which is normal. That's a perfect ejection fraction. That is incredible, and that should be front page news. And that was one of the several case studies that he shared that were so powerful. So he shared the science and he shared the stories. I loved his presentation. And then Dr. Berry, I'm not overhyping this. Dr. Berry brought this whole thing to a new level with the presentation, the speech that he gave. It was like listening, I'm getting goosebumps right now. It was like listening to a preacher, a doctor, a professional speech orator, and
A comedian.
you got 4 in 1 with Dr. Berry. Like, I'm not joking. It was powerful. He started coming out talking about all the evil we're seeing in the world, which is on everybody's mind right now. And then he brought it full circle through nutrition and science and common sense, as Dr. Berry breaks down better than no other human being on this planet. I want to live in a world where doctors and healthcare providers and nurses are actually treating the root cause of the problem. And that is what Amanda Decker's doing. And that's what Dr. Berry's doing. And that's what Dr. Ovadia is doing. And that's what these good doctors are doing. We need to shout it from the rooftops because this needs to be front page news. Why? Because there are so many people in the world right now suffering, hopeless. And it's not because they're choosing to, it's because they're oblivious to the fact that the power is in their hand and there is hope, and it is nutrition. It is 100% fixing their metabolic health. And I'm thankful that we're living in a world where many good doctors and healthcare providers and nurses, like Dr. Berry, Dr. Ovadia, and Amanda Decker, are actually treating the root cause and giving people healing and hope again. It's amazing. It's incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to learn more about what I'm doing, I'm filming a documentary, got my new shirt on right here, Healing Humanity, the Power of a Proper Human Diet. And you can learn more right now, and you can watch our trailer that features Dr. Ken Berry that we showed at this event, and we had an amazing reception. And that, by the way, was the very last thing that absolutely shocked and stunned me. The thing that shocked and stunned me the most at the entire event was when I got up there on the stage to speak, and I showed Adam my hand, and it was completely still. Prior to Carnivore, I would have rather died than spoke in front of a large group. I had no anxiety or fear going into this group of 200 people. That was one thing that shocked me, but what shocked me more was when I got on stage and I said, my name's Carrie, I'm filming a documentary. Adam said, my name's Adam, I'm filming a documentary. It's called Healing Humanity. And I just said, real quick, 200 people here, show of hands. How many people here are familiar with Healing Humanity? And I'm not exaggerating. Almost every single table had hands go up. I would say over half of the people at the event put their hands up. That shocked me because this was not a Healing Humanity event. This was Low Carb for Better Health. This was Amanda's event. This was the first time we attended. The fact that almost half the people put their hands up and they were cheering for Healing Humanity. They were so excited for this. And I attribute that to Bill Knott and his story. Jeff, Maggie, Mimi, Lynn, all of the people that shared their story, people have seen the preview, all of the good doctors that have shared it. People are so excited for this documentary, this project, Healing Humanity. And that's what really shocked me the most, how many people were on board. And you looked around in that crowd, there were so many Healing Humanity shirts. Several individuals that came out just for us as well. That was incredible. It was humbling, and I was shocked. I was dumbfounded and speechless for a second when that many hands went up. I thought we'd see a couple, and I was going to thank them for coming out. When half of the hands went up in the crowd, blew my mind. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much for all of your support. If you want to watch our trailer, if you want to get excited about what we're doing, go visit healinghumanity.movie. Our brand new trailer with Dr. Ken Berry and all of these other good doctors is on the homepage right now. Please help us out. Please share that trailer with everyone you know. Thank you so much for watching. Beep.